Hidden deep within the majestic Himalayas lies Bhutan, a small yet extraordinary kingdom where tradition and modernity blend in perfect harmony. Known as the land of the thunder dragon, Bhutan captivates visitors with its untouched natural beauty, deep spirituality, and unique way of life. From breathtaking monasteries perched on cliffs to vibrant festivals filled with color and culture, every corner of this nation tells a story. Here, happiness is valued over wealth and harmony with nature shapes everyday living. Join us as we explore 15 fascinating facts about Bhutan, one of the world's most mysterious and enchanting countries. Number 15. Bhutan, the land of the thunder dragon. Nestled deep within the majestic Himalayan mountain range, Bhutan, romantically known as the land of the thunder dragon, or Druk Yul, is a small, enchanting kingdom where time seems to stand still. With an area of just 38,394 square kilometers, about the size of the U.S. state of Maryland, Bhutan sits like a hidden gem between two Asian giants, China and India. Its climate ranges from subtropical warmth in the southern valleys to Alaska-like icy conditions in the northern mountains. What sets Bhutan apart is its unwavering commitment to environmental conservation. It is the world's only carbon-negative country, absorbing more carbon than it emits. Over 72% of its land is covered in dense forests, making the nation a green lung for the planet. Although the name Bhutan was given by the West, locals call their homeland Druk Yul, meaning land of the thunder dragon, a name inspired by the fierce Himalayan storms that roar across the landscape. Travelers trekking through Bhutan's rugged mountains often experience these sudden downpours, as if being chased by an invisible dragon hurling snowballs from the sky. The symbolism of the dragon even appears on the national flag, a white dragon clutching a precious jewel, representing harmony and prosperity. Home to just 800,000 people fewer than the population of San Francisco, Bhutan is ethnically diverse, with three main groups: the Ngalop, Sharchop, and Lhotshampa. Despite its remote location, many are surprised to learn that English is widely spoken, especially among the younger generation, alongside the native language, Dzongkha. With a deeply spiritual culture rooted in Buddhism, Bhutan offers a peaceful, simple way of life that continues to captivate visitors from around the world. Number 14. The happiest country in the world. Imagine a country where happiness isn't measured by wealth, but by well-being. That's Bhutan, a small Himalayan kingdom that has earned a reputation as the happiest country in the world. Despite its modest economy and relatively high illiteracy rates, Bhutan's philosophy of gross national happiness, GNH, places spiritual and emotional well-being above material success. Progress here isn't defined by GDP, but by how fulfilled and harmonious its people feel. In Bhutan, life flows at a different pace. The air is pristine, the forests untouched, and over 72% of the land remains lush and green, making it one of the last true ecological paradises on Earth. The breathtaking mountain scenery and deep cultural pride foster a natural sense of contentment. Most Bhutanese people practice Buddhism, which emphasizes compassion, mindfulness, and karma. This spiritual foundation contributes to the country's remarkably low crime rate and strong sense of community. Number 13. Marriage traditions. One husband, one wife, not in Bhutan. Believe it or not, in Bhutan, the happiest country in the world, polygamy and polyandry still exist and are culturally accepted. But here's the twist. It's not just men who can have more than one spouse. Women can also marry multiple husbands. For women, marriage in Bhutan comes with remarkable rights and protections. Even though only the first husband is officially recognized, the wife remains the central figure in the household. After marriage, it's customary for men to move in with their wife's family, and in the event of separation, they must compensate the woman. Bhutanese women hold a highly respected place in society. It's common to see groups of cheerful women walking or chatting on the streets late at night, exuding a sense of confidence and freedom rarely seen elsewhere in the region. Their beauty isn't about luxury brands or expensive jewelry. It radiates from their happiness, independence, and vibrant personalities. It's no wonder that visitors often find themselves captivated by the unique charm of Bhutanese women. However, before you start daydreaming about finding love in Bhutan, be warned. the country places a strong emphasis on preserving its culture and traditions, making it extremely difficult for foreigners to marry Bhutanese nationals. Number 12. A royal love story, the King and Queen of Bhutan. Bhutan's current monarch, King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck, isn't just admired for his wisdom and leadership. His extraordinary love story with Queen Jetsun Pema has captured hearts both at home and around the world. When they married, Queen Jetsun Pema was just 21 years old, earning her the title of the youngest queen in the world. Their relationship is often compared to a modern-day fairy tale, symbolizing harmony, loyalty, and devotion. Even though Bhutanese tradition allows men to have multiple wives, King Jigme made a public vow that he would have only one wife, a pledge that has made the royal couple a symbol of true love and fidelity. Their story began years earlier when a 7-year-old Jetsun Pema met the then 17-year-old crown prince. Innocent and full of admiration, she ran up to him, hugged him, and boldly declared that she wanted to marry him someday. Little did anyone know that her childhood wish would come true, making them one of the most beloved royal couples in the world today. Number 11. Visiting Bhutan, a journey like no other. Nestled deep in the Himalayas, Bhutan remains one of the most exclusive travel destinations on Earth, and for good reason. For starters, the country has only one international airport, Paro Airport, located about 35 kilometers from the capital, Thimphu. The airport's runway is short and surrounded by towering mountains, making takeoffs and landings so challenging that only specially certified pilots are allowed to fly there. If you prefer to enter by land, Bhutan offers just 3 official border crossings from India, with the most popular route leading from Phuncholing to Thimphu, offering travelers breathtaking views of the Himalayan landscape. Bhutan's government is fiercely protective of its culture and natural environment. To preserve its traditions, the country follows a high-value, low-impact tourism policy. This means travelers can't just show up. You must book your trip through an approved local travel agency. Additionally, all international visitors are required to pay a sustainable development fee of $100 per night, which goes toward maintaining Bhutan's pristine environment and supporting sustainable growth. While this may make your trip more expensive, it ensures that Bhutan stays unspoiled, culturally authentic, and deeply enchanting. Number 10. The only country without traffic lights. Imagine a nation where traffic lights simply don't exist. Welcome to Bhutan, a small Himalayan kingdom that has chosen a different way to manage its roads. Unlike New York, London, or any other bustling city filled with red, green, and amber signals, Bhutan keeps its streets running smoothly without a single traffic light. Instead, the flow of vehicles depends on uniformed traffic police officers who stand proudly at intersections, guiding drivers with hand signals. Their presence. Number 9. Refusing food as a sign of humility. In Bhutan, even the simple act of sharing a meal carries layers of cultural meaning. When someone offers you food, you cannot simply accept it right away. Instead, tradition requires that you politely decline 2 or 3 times before finally saying yes. This ritual is known as saying meh, which literally means no, no. It is always done with a gentle gesture, covering the mouth with your hand while refusing. Only after this symbolic exchange can the food be accepted, and doing so is seen as a sign of humility and gratitude toward the host. Number 8. No McDonald's or Starbucks. Can you imagine a country without a single McDonald's, Starbucks, or global fast food chain? That places Bhutan one of the only nations in the world untouched by these international giants. Interestingly, this isn't the result of strict bans or government policies. Instead, the reason is much simpler. Bhutan isn't a profitable market for such businesses. With a population of just around 800,000 people, smaller than many cities in the United States, the demand for mass-market franchises simply doesn't exist. Local entrepreneur Choki Wangmo explains it best. Bhutanese culture places little emphasis on consumerism. Number 7, free healthcare for all in Bhutan. Healthcare isn't treated as a privilege, it's a fundamental right. Every citizen has access to free medical services, whether it's a routine checkup, essential medication, or even complex treatments. What makes Bhutan unique is its entirely government-run system. There are no private hospitals anywhere in the country, ensuring that healthcare remains equal for everyone. From remote mountain villages to the capital city of Thimphu, people receive the same standard of care without worrying about costs. The government's commitment goes even further. Number 6. No online banking in Bhutan. In a world where nearly everything is just a click away, Bhutan takes a very different approach. Here, no bank allows you to open an account online. Unlike in the U.S. or Europe, where mobile apps and online portals make banking instant and convenient, Bhutanese citizens must still visit a branch in person for most services. Whether it's opening an account, transferring funds, or even scheduling a meeting, the process usually involves face-to-face interaction or, at best, a phone call. Customer service through text messaging or live chat. That's still a rarity. Instead, people rely on direct human connection. Number 5. The colorful festivals of Bhutan. Festivals in Bhutan, known as chechus, are an explosion of color, culture, and tradition, playing a vital role in the country's history and spiritual life. During these celebrations, locals dress in traditional attire for men and kira for women, and gather for sacred dances, music, and rituals that bring entire communities together. One of the most famous festivals is the Paro Chechu, held every spring for 5 days at the Paro Dzong, an ancient fortress built in 1644 to honor Guru Rinpoche, the spiritual master who brought Buddhism to Bhutan. The highlight of this festival is the unveiling of a giant Thangka painting depicting Guru Rinpoche, a sacred ritual meant to bring peace and forgiveness to humanity. Another extraordinary celebration is the Jambai Lakhang Drup, held at the ancient Jambai Lakhang Temple by the Bumthang Chu River. This festival is famous for its Miwang fire dance and the daring Tercham, or naked dance, performed by 16 men under the glow of a roaring fire. Number 4. Pilgrimage to Thimphu, the heart of Bhutan. Bhutan's capital, Thimphu, isn't just the political and cultural center of the country, it's also the beating heart of its traditions. Situated at 2,834 meters above sea level, Thimphu is the 5th highest capital city in the world. Despite being the largest and most dynamic city in Bhutan, with a population of around 100,000, it still feels like stepping into a tranquil fairy tale, surrounded by monasteries, fortresses, and emerald green forests. One of Thimphu's most striking landmarks is the Dordonma Buddha, a massive statue standing 51.5 meters tall, gilded in gold and gazing south to protect the city. Visitors are often left in awe by its size, serenity, and spiritual presence. Thimphu is also home to the National Library of Bhutan, which houses one of the largest books in the world, weighing an astonishing 60 kilograms, a testament to the country's deep respect for knowledge and culture. And perhaps most charming of all, Thimphu has earned a reputation as a paradise for stray dogs, often lovingly called the happiest dogs in the world. Locals, guided by Buddhist compassion, feed and care for them, turning the city into a place filled with kindness and harmony. Number 3. A Himalayan paradise without a coastline. Even without a coastline, Bhutan is a dream destination for nature lovers and cultural explorers alike. Nestled high in the Himalayas, the country is a mesmerizing blend of stunning landscapes, sacred sites, and authentic traditions. A must-visit destination is the world-famous Paro Takht Sang, also known as the Tiger's Nest Monastery, perched on a cliff nearly 3,000 meters above sea level. Reaching it is an adventure in itself, a 3-hour hike with 850 steps to climb. But when you arrive, you're rewarded with sweeping views of lush forests, cascading waterfalls, and drifting clouds, a scene that feels straight out of a painting. For those seeking tranquility, the Phobjika Valley offers pristine natural beauty, ancient forests, and charming traditional houses. It's also the perfect place to learn about rural Bhutanese life and sample local delicacies, such as Ara, a traditional rice wine. Another breathtaking sight is the Dakula Pass, a high-altitude vantage point where you can witness unforgettable sunrises and sunsets against a backdrop of snow-covered Himalayan peaks. The pass also serves as a solemn memorial to Bhutanese soldiers who sacrificed their lives during past conflicts. Small yet rich in culture and natural wonders, Bhutan offers travelers not just a vacation, but a deep and lasting connection with its people, landscapes, and way of life. Number 2. Cost of living in Bhutan. Living in Bhutan offers a unique and surprisingly affordable experience compared to most Western countries. In the capital city Thimphu, renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center averages around $130 per month, while outside the city center, rent drops to about $83. Utilities including electricity, heating, water, and garbage collection for an average 85-square-meter apartment cost around $47 per month. Internet services are available with prices depending on speed and provider and are generally more affordable than in many developed countries. Dining out is also budget-friendly. A meal at a simple restaurant costs around $3.25, and for those who prefer cooking at home, local markets offer fresh produce at very reasonable prices. Transportation is another area where Bhutan shines. Public transport passes are inexpensive, and taxi fares are significantly cheaper compared to cities in the U.S. or Europe. Even fitness club memberships are affordable, averaging around $26 per month, while healthcare including dental services remains accessible and much cheaper than in many countries. Overall, the average monthly cost of living for a single person in Bhutan is estimated at around $1,250, which is about 66% less expensive than living in the United States. Combine this affordability with Bhutan's stunning landscapes, peaceful lifestyle, and rich culture, and you have a destination that's not just beautiful, but also practical for anyone looking to embrace a simpler, more balanced way of life. Number 1. Food in Bhutan, a spicy culinary journey. If you love bold, spicy flavors, Bhutan is your paradise. Here, chili peppers aren't just a seasoning, they're a way of life. Unlike most countries where chili is used sparingly, in Bhutan it's treated as a primary vegetable and appears in nearly every dish, from stir-fries and stews to salads. Outside many Bhutanese homes, you'll spot strings of bright red chili peppers drying in the sun, ready to be used all year round. This fiery love for chili has a practical side, too. Spicy food helps locals stay warm during Bhutan's harsh Himalayan winters. Unsurprisingly, chili is the most consumed food in the country, far outpacing common vegetables. One of Bhutan's signature dishes, emadachi, perfectly captures this love for spice. Imagine biting into fresh red chilies, their heat softened by creamy, rich local cheese. A bold, flavorful experience unlike anything else in the world. But don't worry if spice isn't your thing. Bhutanese cuisine is diverse and offers plenty of milder options. You can try buckwheat, barley, or corn pancakes served with butter or honey for a light breakfast, or jasha maru, a gently seasoned chicken stew infused with herbs. For something hearty yet mild, zo shungo, a fried rice dish with vegetables, is a local favorite. And no visit is complete without a cup of suja, Bhutan's famous butter tea, warm, creamy, and perfect for chilly mountain mornings. From fiery to mild, Bhutan's cuisine is a colorful culinary journey, offering something for every taste, and making every meal a cultural experience to remember.